This will be test number 2. Test number 1 was a bit... anyway, that's what was yesterday. This is test number 2. I'm having the... It's the same. Everything's the same, pretty much. I've sorted out that under the mat issue. I think. Or at least pretty much. So now, this time, I've got the normal side of the mat at the bottom and the cutaway part every second rib up the top. I've run all this, same material, everything. Batteries are good. Now we'll take this out. I do want to show the actual feeding. Feeding's the same. So we'll go put this over and we'll have a closer look at what actually is going on here. Now, starting from the bottom, I've got an amount of black sand. I can't see any gold. Oh, are my glasses on? Yeah. Anyway, I can't see any gold. Not that I'm looking too hard, but I'd say here. There's the first piece of gold, and a good sized piece. And it's actually in the second last of the double gap, the 1/4 inch gap. I think that's my big piece. Or is this my big piece here? Anyway, there's a big piece there. There's a big piece there. There's the biggest piece I got. That's the 1/8 wide by a 1/4 inch long. That's caught way up the top. There's a big piece there. Most of the gold's there. This got a bit low. This got too low. It looks like this part of the mat didn't do any work. I'll give it a... I'll divide it into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll see what we got. It looks like the larger area now up the top is doing the job. I think I better run this test with the mat reversed today, because yesterday there was problems with water and this and that. But, I just want to see. I've divided the mat into 4 sections. There could be... Is that a piece of gold? No. I don't think there's any gold in that. Take my word for it, there's no gold there. These GoPros, they don't make good close-ups. But there's nothing there. But a bunch of black sand. And okay, this is the second section. That section, previous, and this one now, are the mat original, straight from Bunnings. There will be a big piece in here. It fell out of the double spacing. Anyway, see what else is in there. Oh, look, this is taking too long. Actually, I can't even see that big piece now. There is one easily visible piece there, and that's about it. Where's the piece I thought I... What's that down here? And here. What's that? Gold getting pinched in there somehow. Are they rocks? Just a couple of rocks. Okay, so thought I had a bigger piece than the one I... Never mind. Okay, so now this is the double ribbing, the cut rib, the bottom half, which would be the second 8-inch. There's a bit of black sand. I don't really need that black sand in there. I'll leave it for now. Get rid of that. Anyway, look. There's that big piece that was giving me hassles yesterday, went under the mat. So I've got that, and then, geez, I need new glasses, I can't see from there. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's about 12 pieces in that. And an amount of black sand. And this very top one, that's actually more like nearly a foot, so 10 inches of mat, the top 10 inch. It's just a test, eh? I mean, it's just a test. It's clean. Oh, there's another bit of gold there. What's it stuck to the bottom of that? Okay. I've lost the neck, the backwashing technique. Never mind. Anyway, look, I'm not going to spend forever. There's the amount of gold there. So I got, let's turn this around. Most of the gold, one of the big bits, the rest of the gold and the other big bit. About here there was a decent, really nice piece that got to there, and the other half of the mat, original, got nothing. So now I'm going to reset it up, run it, and give a report back on what and where. Over. The mat, after the second test, I had the original Bunnings at the top of the sluice and the modified part at the bottom. In the previous I had no gold in this bottom half. Now look at the gold here. You won't be able to see them, but I'll point them out. Easily visible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Previously I had 1 in the second half. That must mean something. That must mean, to me, on this particular setup, the double that the cutting of the rib, like I caught all the gold. Not cutting the ribs didn't catch all the gold, it got away. So that's telling me for this setup, cutting of the rib works better. So I'm going to give this the trim, so the whole mat is the double. Then I'll work out angles, and I just want to know about the mat. Now obviously this cutting is a good idea. The big pieces, this is the 1/8. How is it pointing there? This is the 1/8 by quarter. Got caught very early, like it did yesterday too, I think. And it actually caught the big flat one this time too, very early. So the mat does catch gold, but some does get away a long way down the mat. I might have lost some down the toilet, I don't know. But yeah, nearly about a dozen in the second half. So that meant if the sluice was this long, using the original V-rib, if the sluice was that long, I would have lost all those pieces. Whereas if in my other test, I wouldn't have lost any. So there you go. If you want to cut the rib, cut it. If you don't want to cut it, don't cut it. But my experience is cut it. Over and out.